Shall we start? Yeah, so this is not a presentation, it's just a small introduction. So, good afternoon, all the respected society members, and thank you for joining us today. So, over the past 2 years, we have worked hard to achieve significant milestones together, from completing key infrastructure improvements to successful partnering with developers on projects that enhance our community. We have made tremendous progress. Our society has become stronger, more connected, and set a foundation for even greater success in the future. This wouldn't have been possible without your continued support and cooperation, and for that I extend my heartfelt thanks to each of you. Let's continue this journey of growth and development together. Thank you, everyone. So now I like to call the man of the moment, the powerhouse of vision and excellency. His bold leadership and relentless drive have reshaped the real estate landscape, earning him widespread respect, a true game changer. I like to call Mr. Mohan Parwa. And we'll showcase our milestone and achievements. So I will start in a bit moment. Thank you so much.
थोड़ी लाइट डालो लाइट you can see the expression also, no? Yeah, okay.
Good morning. Namaskar, welcome, and very good morning to all our dear society members, Honorable Chairman, Honorable Treasurer, Honorable very senior members of society like Mr. Lala, and all of you. And this is a very important moment for us to come in front of you and explain what we have done. Because since the time we have signed a development agreement in 22nd February 2022, everybody has a different experience before this agreement, and everybody has a different expectation after this agreement. The moment we sign any agreement, or moment we come across any dream, our life changes. We start thinking about it, we start planning about it, we start planning for our future, for our children. If I have 2 flats, I might be planning 1 flat for my son and another for my daughter. If I have a bigger flat, I might be getting an even bigger flat compared to the existing flat. And what my life is going to change after this signing of agreement. So, with lot of expectation, you have signed agreement with us, and with lot of expectation for our future as a company, we have signed agreement with you. As you had a dream to get something better for your lifestyle and for your home, we also had a dream to create something better, to launch something better, to create a new identity for our company, and to go on Mumbai market from hereafter. So it has been a very lucky day, I can say. 22nd Feb 2022, I count as a lucky day. I count as a very important day. And from that day, I can honestly tell you, me and my team, we never had a sound sleep. We have been always working, we have been always planning, we have been spending time. In my whole life, I have done so many projects, but I have never spent so much time and so much energy for any single project in my entire life. The time, energy and efforts we have given to this project. And I am very happy to announce, very happy to inform you that all that hard work has paid off. And as a member of our CREDAI, Real Estate Developers Association of India, is the body which is a national body for the entire all the real estate developers of India, where DLF is also part, where LODA is also part, smaller developers also part, and we are also member of those organization. We discuss, and whenever we discuss about Mumbai market, or whenever we discuss about Mumbai challenges, every developer comes across only one thing, which is why Mumbai takes more than 3 years of time only to get approvals. And we discussed this on various forums. We discussed with the government, we discussed with the state government, even with the central government where Mr. Puri is the Minister for Housing and Development. And when we say when Delhi can get approvals in less than 12 months time, sometimes even 6 months times, why Mumbai projects can't get approval for at least 1.5 year time? Average time frame for any Mumbai project is 36 months to get approval only. And when developer and his team is working full time on that project. Recently some developer has sent me an interview and he has given to a national news channel. The project in near Mahalakshmi area, it took him 17 years to get approval. Can you believe it? 17 years developer has been working to get approval and finally he got approval. He was about 40 when he started that project and now he is around 60 when he is going to start the construction. So this is a kind of time frame and this is a kind of challenges we face in Mumbai market. But for us, in our situation, you can be proud of, we can be proud of ourselves being a new developer to the town, being a new developer to the Maharashtra. We have achieved all those hurdles, we have sorted all those hurdles and achieved majority of approvals in this time frame of less than 3 years, which is, if you count from the time we started our approvals, it is early when we signed our TPA is 2023, January, February 2023. So it is not more than 1.5 year, to be more precise. This 18 months time, we got about 95% of approvals. And that is something to be proud of. I forgot to welcome my team also because they are also working so hard on this project. So I'm very thankful for my team to be here. Mr. Kiran Pisal is here. He is a business development manager and he is a very senior person in our organization. Mr. Siddhant is there. He is a senior business development manager. Prakash ji is here from our team. Sunny is here. Om Patel is there. Mandar is there. Bharat is there. All these our team members are here to support the development journey. Now I would like to play a slide slow and then after that we will answer your questions if there are any questions and answers needed. So this थोड़ा ऊपर का लाइट कम करो थोड़ा. हेलो ठीक. Yeah. So this is the presentation our team has prepared for you so that you can see the kind of work it takes and kind of money, kind of time it takes to get any project approved in Mumbai. This is the date we signed our development agreement is 25th Feb 2022, 22 basically, but 1 or 2 days to get the documents. And from 1st March onwards we started working on. Within 5 days we started working for the project. Feb is being a 28 days month. Project architect was appointed, structural engineer, structural consultant appointed, MEP consultant appointed, high-rise consultant appointed, geotech consultant appointed, and other than them, there are another 25 consultants appointed to work for the project. And this took us about 3 months time to shortlist, to get their quotation, to talk to them, see their expertise, see their background, and get the final note who is going to be part of our project. So that was a very small time, but we have done all this. Then from 1st July, our architectural design started. You will be very happy to know the architect of the project is Mr. Sanjay Puri. Sanjay Puri is a renowned architect. Top 5 architect if you count in entire India, Sanjay Puri comes among those 5. So he is one of the best talent in India we have. So he is an architect for our project. 1st July onwards, we started planning and it took about 3 months for us to plan. And the initial first atom drawing was ready to discuss and initial plan was ready to discuss for the project. Then we started working for society members placement planning, where society member will be placed, which floor, how the floor will be, how big it will be, how many units in a floor. It's very easy for us if we can accommodate more society member in one floor. If I can have 4 members or 5 members in a floor, it reduces my cost and reduces my time and the height of the building also. But you have one of the very special chairman in India, which is your chairman of the society. If you say all the chairmen of the Indian societies have, and you will see Mr. Rahul, he is a very, very different one. He will not let developer to sleep. He will not let developer to enjoy his life, even for 15 days. If I don't pick up his call for 3 days, the call will go to my wife, even to my father. So, whomever he knows, my brother, my wife, my father, my uncle, my staff, my peon, whoever he knows in the world, anything connected to me, the call will go to them unless I talk to him. So that is something pushing us to work, pushing us to focus on this project specifically. So it took about 3 months to plan our society members, and you will be happy to know Mr. Rahul was very keen that not more than 3 units should be placed in any one floor. If you could place 5 units in a floor or 4 units, because the unit size are small, and another challenge is unit sizes are different. We don't have exactly same size of flat for all 27 members. Few flats are smaller, few are mediocre, few are bigger, few are mixed. So very difficult to accommodate them. And even very difficult to accommodate 3 units in a floor or 2 units in a floor, because the floor size once you fix for 5,000 square feet, it cannot be bigger on the upper floor, it cannot be smaller in the lower floor. It has to be fitted within that floor size. So it was very challenging. Finally we did. And 30th January 2023, we came with the final plan for all the society member. Plan was presented to your secretary, to Mr. Chairman, to your MC committee, and everybody was happy with that. And then we started moving for the tripartite agreement. 20th February, our tripartite agreement was done. And the task is to get the connection for the commercial work on the site, because you all had the residential small meters. That was going along the site, so that connection was installed, I think, when it was the 8th April 23. Then another challenge we had, for you, you might even not know about it. We could not find an approved building plan anywhere in the world. Society don't have it. BMC don't have it. BMC have a record for last 200 years, but they don't have record for Worli SeaFace house. Correct? Very, very, very difficult, very challenging for us. So when we go for demolition or when we go for the further approval, they want the previous plan. They want a previous approved plan. That particular file is missing, that particular information is missing. Then we have to come around the BMC, and getting anything out of BMC is getting something prasad from the God directly. Correct? You keep doing puja, one after many years or many months, God will be happy and give you one laddu. So that is something.
The so-called SeaFace house approved plan, which the BMC was looking for, that so-called BMC approved plan that BMC was looking for, G South Ward was looking for, was available in BMC Estate Office in 2016-2017. After that, where it went, nobody knows. But we actually went at that time and hunted for it. This is just for your information, that the kind of problems that we faced.
So we searched your plan in BMC, we searched your plan at state, we searched your plan to electricity department, we searched your plan to water connection department, wherever possible. Even they have some storage unit somewhere in Kalpa Devi. So they had about 2 million files, and we put a team to go through all 2 million files and try to find our file, which is all manual work, but nothing was available. Then we had to push BMC to create a plan, which was kind of your previous sanction plan. So that is a certified plan. Secretary could not provide, chairman could not provide because they don't have. And 1960-65 sometime it was available, but as of today we could not find it. So it takes months, and that is how project gets delayed. Supposed to search the plan, it takes 6 months. Then project is delayed for 6 months. Very easy to blame, very easy to not happy that project is delayed for 5 years or 7 years. Like this time goes by. Because you are running after department to department, department. There is no coordination between departments. State department will not help you with anything to do the general BMC. BMC will not help you anything to do with the water connection department. I thought water connection department might have a plan when they put the water. I thought electricity company might have a plan when they put initial electricity in 1957, 58, whenever the building was done. Nobody has it. Maybe it was purposely deleted, or I don't know what happened, but we could not find it. Finally, we had to call the BMC, call their officers to create a certified area. They went flat by flat, unit by unit, they searched entire building, and then they have created a certified area, BMC certified area statement for the C1 category building. Because our building was C1 category, and it was a big push and pressure from BMC also to demolish the building. It's in a VIP road. Building stands very run down, very dangerous. If some time it suddenly falls or if any accident happens. So there was so much pressure from everybody, even from the government, to demolish the building. So on 26 April 2023, if you can assume the team of 20 people, some are directly our employees, some are not our employees, working hard to get this plan. Then we could achieve to get this done in a month's time. Then every NOC we got, even when the building is C1 category, it's dangerous. But we cannot just go and demolish. We have to take so many NOCs before we demolish the building. So we got that every NOC on 20th April. And the demolition of C1 declared dilapidated old structure was started on 30th April 2023. So you can see the chain of events. Not even a week was wasted or not used for the work. Then we got a provisional fire NOC on 2nd June, within 2-3 months after this. Civil aviation NOC for 213-meter height. This is the one of the highest building in the SeaFace house, in the entire SeaFace road. The 213-meter height was approved for us. So that was excellent. Then we got a BMC officer visit for the tree NOC on 10th July. Then we got a provisional state NOC, because State Department says we are the owner of the land and society is our tenant. Though you have 999-year lease, but still you are a leaseholder, leasee and tenant, and they say we are a freeholder, we are the owners. So anything you do in this plot of land, we have to go to BMC again, to State Department for their approval. What building you are making, what height we are doing, what size we are doing, what approval we are taking, every silly thing we have to inform them and get their NOC. And every NOC costs months and costs in other way a lot. So we got the first NOC from the State Department on 13th July 2023. Then we did the soil testing work on 12th August 2023. Then we got amended Chief Fire NOC. First we had a Chief Fire NOC, then we got it amended again in 27 September 2023. Then we put our team to do the boreholes to check where is the rock, where is the soil, various part of the land, so that we can plan our structure. That was done on 7th October 23. Then we had a big MEP report to for the entire structure for the purpose of high-rise committee approval. MEP बताओ क्या होता है? Electric and plumbing. Mechanical, electrical and plumbing. So उसके लिए फिर पूरी report बनानी पड़ती है, and that report has to go to again to various departments for the approval, especially for high-rise. Then we had IRS mapping for CRZ purpose. Then along with that, this is the date of event when we got these approvals. But that does not mean for the next approval we work after this date. Means when we got this CRZ IRS mapping on 20th of October 2023, so we have been working for that for previous 6 months. So we have been working on all along for the various things, various channels, various work, various NOCs. On these dates we achieved. This is the achievement date. It takes 6 months, 8 months. So we have been working on all the fronts. Now this this plot comes on the CRZ2. CRZ approval was must. And CRZ approval can take anything from 6 months to 3 years. Just a CRZ approval. It can take from 3 months to 3 years for any land, any project. We have been fortunate enough to get our full and final CRZ approval within 6 months' time. So CRZ mapping was done, and then for this mapping, there's no technical institute in Mumbai or Maharashtra, so we had to call a team from Chennai, from IIT Chennai. They came and they did the CRZ mapping for us. Then high-rise proposal was submitted on 23rd October 2023, because the building height is more than 120 meter. Any building is more than 120 meter goes on the high-rise, so proposal we have submitted. Soil investigation report came on 1st November. HRC proposal was considered by BMC. Look, when we say SRA, the approval from SRA, it is not SRA who can approve any project its own. It goes hand in hand with BMC. For every thing, we have to go to BMC first, then go to SRA. To go to BMC first, then if there is a MADA related project, then go to SRA. The BMC always remains the central body for any kind of approval. It is not possible to get any approval without BMC's nod. Especially on this plot, when it is the state plots, means BMC's plots. So everything we have to go to and report to BMC and get their nod. Then HRC proposal was considered by BMC, again high-rise proposal on 3rd November 2023. IRS superimposed map was received by CRZ on 17th November 23. Next slide. Wind tunnel analysis also has to go along with that. That takes about 6 months time to get the wind tunnel done for the high-rise product. So wind tunnel analysis 3D model study was done on 17th November 23. Then we put a CRZ application. To put the application, we have to do all this groundwork beforehand. When we have all this NOCs, all this work we have got in hand, then we can go to CRZ to make the application. So we put the CRZ Parivesh application on 29th November 2023. First agenda meeting with MCZMA, Maharashtra Coastal Zone Management Authority on 15 December 2023. Then high-rise committee came to visit our site, our SeaFace house site. And how many members were there? About 20? 25 members of the high-rise committee. All 25 members came to visit our site to do the study, field study. And in the very same hall, we arranged their lunch and their discussion meeting for the high-rise committee. The committee meeting was done here in this building, this place. And it took an entire day. Then IOD IOA issued on 4 January 2024. CRZ second meeting was done on 5th February 2024. Wind tunnel analysis came on 26th Feb. Then CRZ minutes of meeting, that is the final thing we receive as the approval. The minutes of meeting was issued on 4th March 2024. And now this CRZ minutes of meeting is there with the government, and they are all government website, if you can see on CRZ sites, etc. After that, once the CRZ comes, that means the CRZ approval is through. Now you can check the date. It's exactly 6 months from the time we applied and we got our CRZ. All 3 meetings, and every meeting our project was approved. Then it comes to the MOEF, Ministry of Environment and Forest. If our project is more than 20,000 square meter in the size, we have to go to MOEF and get their approval. This project is certainly more than 20,000 square meter in the size. So that process started. MOEF application, I think it was done on when? 15th April 24. Then MPCB, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board application for consent done 28th April. MOEF presentation. MOEF also have a strong 25-member committee. There are all professors from various institutions and various IITs. They become a part of it. So we have done a presentation in front of them. That was on 19th of May 24. Then all sort of NOCs and consultants we have to appoint for STP, sewage treatment plant, for organic waste plant, for solar consultant, etc., etc. That was done on 27th of May. CRZ last and final meeting from the government, the ministry was done on 24th June 2024, and we got that approved on that day. Then we did the trial pits for the land. You will be surprised to know the land in this our plot, only 4 feet is the soil. After 4 feet is the rock, and that is a very solid rock. It's a black basalt rock. So very good for the structure for the future. Any building, if there's a rock underneath, building life goes 25 to 30% more. compared to the soil underneath. But very difficult to construct, very difficult to cut. We can't put dynamite. If it is in Jabalpur, I can just put the dynamite and break the rock in 3-4 days. Here it will need a diamond cutter, or it will need various chemicals process to cut those rock and remove them slowly, so the next door society are not disturbed or any other person are not disturbed. So that is a challenge that will take us at least 5 to 6 months to cut the rock. Then we have, this was the very tricky thing, point number 39, to get a BMC NOC for plinth level CC. There, these officers and these departments, they know where to press the builder's neck. Okay? If they issue this NOC, then rest everything is very easy. We can start construction as 30-40 days time. So from this NOC, they will hold everything. This is not done, that is not done, that Sahab is not happy, Sahab after Sahab is not happy, this is not, so many things, so many things. And the various political intervention and the various non-political intervention, they come here. And if by this time, we would have not done settlement with your previous developer, that could have taken another 1 or 2 years at this time, point number 39. Fortunately, we worked hard along with side, and we got your previous developer in our fold. We got it settled, we got it sorted. So this NOC for the plinth is issued recently on 29th August 2024, just 3 weeks, 2 weeks before from now. So after this, we can start. We have started our mobilization. We have started our machinery, plant, etc. MOF minutes of meeting is also issued recently, and that has been submitted to the government. Now MPCB Pollution Board scrutiny letter we have received on 19 September, I think 2 days before. And so now you can see from point number 1, 2022 to September 2024, amount of work, amount of coordinated efforts taken for each and every NOC, each and every process, each and every department, central government, state government, IIT, so many things, pollution, we have been successfully doing it, and you will be very happy to know this is the 95% of our approval, and last approval is called CC, which we are expecting in next 10 to 15 days time. And I am very, very proud and happy to announce that finally the day comes when we have our Bhumi Pujan, and we are planning to have the date for Bhumi Pujan, Vastu Pujan and start of construction anytime in between 15th October to 30th October before Diwali. Now we can play. So some information about Mr. Sanjay Puri, you can read, one of the leading architect in India, finest talent, and he doesn't take project just like that. Out of 20, he refuses 15 projects that I don't have time or I will not be able to do in various ways. So we were very happy and fortunate that he accepted our project, and he has done all sort of design for us. We have taken Thakkar Developers as our development manager and strategic partner, because so many departments, so many NOCs, so many public, politicians, police, so many things we need to handle just for one silly project, one small project, correct? So we have to take somebody to support us. So Thakkar Developers is our business partner, is our development manager. They are 50 years old company, third generation on the real estate business, BSc listed company, big company, and they have been our back, and they have been supporting us from the back all the time. Then structural consultant, Santilal Jain, everybody knows about him. He is the master structural consultant for Lodha last 30 years. Every single day, he issues a structure for 20 slab. Between morning to evening for 20 slab, every single day, Monday to Sunday, he issues the structure. So one of the biggest structural consultant. Next. These are our other professionals. Their list is much longer. I have given few. Mr. Vinay Patil, our associate architect. Nitin Gunjal is the licensing architect. He licensed with the government departments and authorities. Enviro Policy is our CRZ and MOF consultant. Global Geotech is a very big geotech company. They have been doing all our drawings for geotech purpose. VP Engineering is our MEP consultant. Ranjit Sawant is the individual person but very famous. He does high-rise committee, approval. So he is especially for the high-rise purpose. WaterTech is our STP and OWC consultant. Kazan Design is our solar consultant. Envirocon is our SWD consultant. Next. Just some certain, just some information as a, because you won't come to see all those papers because these are with us, most of the documents. So you can see how difficult, but finally we got. This is the BMC certified area. Last 70 years BMC don't have your file. Finally they have made this. So next. This is our debris NOC to do the demolition. We got it from BMC. Just want to show that we have done, followed all rules and gone through the process. Next. This is our demolition day. You can see your chairman doing a puja. And your demolition started, and this debris started removed. You can see proof that I was also there, not your chairman and only not my team. I was there. You can see number 2 in between. That is me, though there is a mask. This is the BMC did a site visit during the demolition. They keep control. They want to see what is going on everywhere, every time. So their officers came. Then there is a rule. You can't, when you demolish, you have to keep putting water on it so the dust is not going all around. So we have done that. Then this is the first CFO NOC. Then this is the very important NOC. This is the NOC which gives us the height for the aviation purpose. So this is the NOC which given us the permission to go make the building up to 213 meters. So huge, 213 meters, very high building. This is the provisional State Department NOC on 13 July. It was issued 2023. Next. This is the NOC, the site visit of the BMC for the NOC purpose. They came for the tree cutting. Next. This is the soil testing boring work. We put these machines and then do the bore and try to take the soil from 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet down and then do the testing. This is the log report for the bores. This is MEP and DVR report, design and design-based report basically. So MEP has done all their study and then they have created this report. This is about 100 pages. So just you can see one page, but there's so much details on it. This is high-rise proposal submission when we did the submission for the high-rise. So now you can see the date. It was done in last year, 23. Backside high-rise submission. On 23rd October. Now next. This is our soil investigation report which shows what kind of soil is underneath. Then this proposal was considered by the BMC Brahan Municipal Corporation. You can see on 30th November 2023, they have accepted the proposal and they started working for it. Then that is the IRS superimposed map. For this we had called a professional from Chennai. They came and they did all this technical study. Wind tunnel analysis, 3D model. The pressure of wind comes to this building, direction of wind, southeast, southwest, northeast, which direction the wind is coming. And this study was done for the last 50 years. Previous 50 years, which direction wind was coming and how much pressure it was taken. And with the 3D model, when our building comes up, what will be the pressure of wind for the structure. That is a CRZ application. On 29th November 2023, we have put that is application we have to put on the portal. This is the first meeting agenda for CRZ with MCZMO. Then this is the high-rise committee meeting I was talking about. 25 members came for the visit. So all 25 members, they were there on the site and then they were here in this hall. And this is the IO issued. Then this is CRZ second meeting. Wind tunnel analysis, like after doing all the study for wind tunnel, they have submitted us a report. It costs 20 lakhs, 10 lakh, 50 lakh, every report it costs a lot. But we have the proper information in hand. We are not doing a guessing work. We have proper reports in hand so other professionals can work. Lot of developers save money on this. जैसे विंड है, हवा तो चलती ही रहती, क्या करना है, स्ट्रक्चर बनाओ ठोक दो, करेक्ट. तो 20-50 लाख रुपए वहाँ बचा लेते हैं. बट वी हैव गॉन थ्रू ऑल द technical work. We didn't want to be too much desi. Then that is a CRZ minutes of meeting. This is the recommendation from CRZ, the letter received to us from the Maharashtra Coastal Authority to Parwa Realty LLP. Then we have made on 15th April 2024, after our CRZ was approved, we have made application to MOEF. This is the application. And then alongside we have been working with MPCB, Pollution Control Board, and all this MOF presentation, you can see the part, our chairman, that whenever I come up with the situation, when some speed is needed or something is so urgent, it's a matter of time, and they were there. Even midnight, even in the early morning, I called them, sir, this is the situation. Now this gentleman is agreed for certain terms, certain amount, whatever it is, and we have to make advantage of the situation. And they were there. Next, within 3 days, when I informed your committee, and they were there to sign, some people opposed, but they were ready, and finally we got it registered. Thank you. And on recently 28th August, just 3 weeks before, we got the MOF first meeting, and which is the Ministry of Finance. Next. And trial pit shore piling we have recently done on the 7th of July 2024. So these are certain BMC NOC. This was a very important document. It comes at the last, and this took me 3 months roughly. And you won't believe it, for full 3 months, Monday to Friday, someone from my office was sitting in BMC office morning 11 to evening 6. Sometimes morning 11 to night 10. Because this officer worked till late night, up to 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So someone from my office was sitting there. Continue for 3 months. Continue. And finally, we got this NOC. That means your state department, your BMC, everybody is saying, now you go ahead, start your plinth, start your foundation. And just recently, few days before, Ministry of Environment and Finance, Environment and Forest, they have issued the minutes of meeting for their previous presentation, that they accepted our presentation, they accepted all our technical information, and they are happy to forward to the government. CRZ MOM also there. Then Maharashtra Pollution Control comes after this MOEF. So that is also, we have paid the fees and we have made the application that is going on. You will be happy to know, today is 22nd of September. Just 3 days from now, 25th of September, we have the meeting for high-rise committee. High-rise committee meeting maybe list mein naam lana itself is a challenge. There are hundreds of high-rise applications, hundreds of high-rise buildings going on in Maharashtra. So our name has come up, and I am very confident that our consultants and our team will make sure that we get through this presentation and our application is approved. So just 3 days from now. And this is your proposed elevation. Have a look, please. And this is designed by our architect, Mr. Sanjay Puri. He wanted all the buildings and SeaFace, if you see, it's a box pattern. आप वहाँ से आइए, नमन जाना से देखते आइए, और लोढ़ा का भी प्रोजेक्ट देखिए, आगे आप इनका कैलाश अग्रवाल जी का भी देखिए. It's all on box pattern. And we wanted to stand our building different from the regular buildings. Something unique. Anybody pass by this road, they will see this building, they will say it's a different.
Excuse me, Aromaji, as per these pictures, the down portion, which is we people, rail development, uska that green, I heard was changed.
It is changed. Yeah, it is. It is.
These pictures, the down part,
Elevation will be the same. The elevation will be the change. It will be the same curve. Next. Now your view. Now your view from 12th floor, from where the society area starts. From ground to 10 is our amenities, ground to 11. Ground floor, we have done the huge welcome area, which is approximate 5,000 square feet, bigger, much bigger than this hall, with the lift, reception, lobby, and all your parking area. This is your ground floor. If you can see this picture, thoda isko side mein karo. This one, left picture. So there are the lift, there is the welcome area, sitting area, and all that. That is on the ground floor. Go back. So ground floor is your reception area, welcome area, drop-off area, green area. We have made all those provisions for your DG set and everything. We have made the provisions. And then first floor onwards, we have the parking. First to 9 we have the parking. 10th and 11th we have the amenities. Initially, when we did our TPA, we had amenities on one floor. That was only on 10th floor. Later on, we found out the design of Lodha, design of Kailas Agrawal, Naman Agrawal, everybody's when we see their design and we seen their amenities. So we thought it's time for us to counter with them to make at least more better, because we have to stand in, we have to see the competition also, crowd also, and all those things. So we have made 2 floor of amenities. So now your TPA will have a slight change. Same TPA will be there, but your floor will be little bit high. Somebody had a 10th floor, 1 floor higher, 10th to 11 or 11 to 12. 1 or 2 members, it may be the same height, but majority of members, it is 1 floor higher. Some small changes will be there. So once we have final approval, maybe under 3-4 months time, we will make those changes on your TPA. It's such a beautiful view. You can see every member will have a direct sea view. We ensure that every member, whether they had a small flat or big flat, every single member will have a direct sea view. Every member can have the enough ventilation, enough air. Please, please, please.
So just let me explain to you, you can look at this, I will share with you people. This will be shared with you. So if you go and look at your floor plan that has been shared with you, you will find that there is one flat which will overlook somewhere up to here. One flat which will be somewhere here and one flat which will be somewhere here. So every flat is going to have a view of the sea as you keep going higher. And that was something that we insisted upon, that you don't go more than 3 flats per floor. What may happen is on some floor you will have 3 flats, some floor you will have 2 flats, depending on the size.
Thanks. So now you see this construction going on this site. That construction is almost done. Now there is a beautiful road and they are putting more greenery to that. So this area, so that is Ashosta road is done. So the view is more beautiful. This picture is about 10 to 12 months before, old picture. But this is the sea view. Every single member will have a direct view from their balcony. Yes, yes. Now this is our ground floor. So reception area and our welcome area, DG set area, everything will be there ground floor. And now you can see.
Where would be the entry and exit?
Now this is the main road. From there is the entry. This is the drop off. From this drop off, you can come to this welcome area. You can have your people waiting here. Then you can have reception somewhere. This is the reception table, and this is your lifts. And this area we want to keep it green. And then somebody can drop their client here or resident here, and then you can come out like this. So as of now, from the main road. From the main road, from the SeaFace.
From SeaFace side.
And exit from there. Exit is there. Yeah. बड़ा पाव वाला गली. Exit is the famous Bada Pav wala Galli. So when you come out, you can have your Bada Pav and then go. Yes. So we have to study more in terms of Vastu. I am still doing a discussion with some professionals whether to have entry from this side or whether to have entry from that side. What is more suitable for us, because our families, our kids, our oldies are going to live in this property, what is best, we will make that. Fortunately, we have option for our entry from both sides, from this road also, that road also. See, if that road is more suitable towards as Vastu purpose, we'll put the entry from there and put the exit from here. So we have both options as of today. Now, yeah, this is our amenity floor, and this is, I think, 10th floor, no? So the swimming pool is there in the corner. There is a big garden in between, and this is your gym and other indoor games. So one more floor will come up. There will be amenities in 2 floors. And then we are planning something on the top floor also, roof floor also, 45th floor. We are planning to have a coffee shop there on the 45th floor with the water body, where you can have the water with the water body. That is what different word for swimming pool. Swimming pool means the place where you can swim, but water body is the place where you can see the water but you can't swim. So I mean to say the water body, the huge water place with the fountains like this, and but will not allow to swim for the various reasons. But there may be a coffee shop only for resident of our building, not for the public. You can have an evening time, you can invite your guest, go there, have a look and see all the beauty around. So that is our, now you can see how we have, हाँ इसीलिए स्विमिंग अलाउ नहीं करेंगे, कोई स्विमिंग करते करते multi-purpose hall is there, multi-purpose hall is there. Society office is separate, multi-purpose hall. So much of planning, so much of work, structure, steel issues, everything we have gone through. So now we are very end, it's a very right time we are having this society meeting and the presentation. Now about this. So this is our proposal for your rent. Now as per the DA, Raju bhai, need your attention. What you wanted is already here. So as per the DA, we supposed to give you rent for 3 years. For 3 rent checks which we have already done, and that is a timeline. You can see from the date we have signed your agreement, we have not wasted a month or 2 months or even a week. We have been continuously working. Now it will take another 24 to 30 months for us to hand over the place to you. From the time, suppose I am planning to start by Diwali, so it will take me 24 months, max to max 30 months. I'm proposing, you can have a look, hear it, and then we can come to a decision. Rent has to be given, and we have a arrangement in our development agreement. After 3 months, after 3 years, 36 months, there has to be an increased rent, which is instead of 200 rupees per square feet, 250 rupees a square feet. So what I have proposed is the increased rent, higher rent, 250 rupees a square feet for next 2 years, because now the construction will go on. So till that period, we will pay you higher rent, and we will issue the checks for 6 monthly in advance. So suppose our next rent due is February, so we will give all the checks in January itself, 1 month in advance, so that all society have their checks, their members have their checks, and not worry for the rent. That is our proposal. You can discuss in your MC meeting. We propose 6 monthly, half yearly. We will give a check for all 2 years. We will give you check for all 2 years. So you don't have to come and ask me. Hai na? Now there's no TDS problem.
Sorted.
Then the placement we have done already. The TPA we have signed with you. There will be a minor change after we get all the approvals. Like this approval, we have a plan which is going to be approved, and then we have made a certain change to make our plan better. So we will go for the review of the plan after, because we want a CC to be very fast so that our work is started. In between, we will have the review of the plan, in which we have increased our amenities and top floor facilities, etc. So because of that, there will be some minor change in our TPA. Floor number change, 13 to 14, 14 through 15, like that. No change on the planning of the flat, minor change in the placement, which we will inform you, and it is for betterment. You will always have something better coming out from me, not worst. Next. And that is the happy news which we already shared with you, that we are planning 15th October to 30th October. We want to have puja. We will find a good muhurt, and we will invite you all. Normally, Vastu Pujan muhurts are different. So Vastu Pujan muhurts are only 5 or 10 muhurts in the entire year. Because I come from Brahman family, and you are also there. And we do lot of pujas. Like my background, my father, forefather, grandfather, they have been always purohits. So we are more on muhurt and timing and rahukal and all that things. Because इतना पैसा लगा रहे हैं, इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, तो हम अच्छे मुहूर्त में ही करेंगे. So we will find a good muhurt, and we will inform you well in advance, at least 1 week, 10 days in advance, so that if you are not locally available, you can also come and your families can come. And the day we get our CC, the day we start our work, my target is to hand over society area first. We'll take the part OC, hand over your unit first, and then our construction will go on from the backside. That will take another year or so. So within 24 to 30 months, depending on the basement. The biggest challenge is now basement, rock cutting for us. It may take, Kailash Agrawal ji, it took them about 12 months to cut the rock only, next door. And same rock is following, same rock is following. So we found out some different technology, we found out some chemical technology, etc. So we will try to do it early. We'll try to finish this in 6 months time. More time we save, it's good for you, good for me also. Better we finish the project. Yeah. So this is the conclusion you can read. Securing this approval, NOCs is essential for a smooth progression of our development project. We remain committed ensuring full compliance with all legal and regulatory requirements, ensuring both safety and sustainability of the project. Next. And this is your, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you.